trying. I'll be the best, and I ain't lying.
Hi, I'm kind of on early. Nowhere near 10:30. Okay, what we're going to listen to again is the chess song. This is the opening of the show. We had a public access show that teaches the basis of chess through music, movement, and song. And this is the theme song sung by Tyree Welsh and his cousin, Sean Welsh. Of course, this is my arrangement for the chess songs, sung by neighbor songstress Alexander Rhoda.
Captures by moving diagonally. Just protect the king. Just protect the king. Just protect the king. Just protect the king. Rook moves horizontal and vertically. Forward and backwards.
See, I would say I'm walking trying to save my feet and toes, but the ancestor said to me, we here and we need strategy. So, you know, and it's been working. It's been working good, especially with the numbers.
Bishop moves diagonally. Forward and backwards. Number of squares.
Numbers.
One bishop moves on black. The other on
Numbers
white.
are lucky.
One bishop captures on white. One
Yeah.
bishop captures on black. One bishop captures on white. One bishop captures.
Boy, did I have to wrestle with that song. But I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything until I did it. People don't know what artists go through. It's kind of a suffrage. A suffrage images.
The queen is the most powerful piece. She controls more squares than the others.
Hi.
Forward diagonally and a number of squares. She cannot
Yep.
jump over
Sung
pieces.
by our songstress, Alexander Rhoda. Written and arranged by me, yours truly. Hey, Sam. Hi again, Sam.
The knight jumps from one square to another.
Oh, hey, all y'all. Thanks for coming through. Hi.
Two squares in straight line.
Those numbers last week was really good. So the numbers this week is going to be fire too.
Either left or right.
Yes, for y'all just getting here, that's the chess song.
King is the most important piece.
I wrote and arranged it, and it's sung by our songstress, Alexander Rhoda. So there's strategy to the numbers, and I'm seeing it. Last week's numbers was hitting. Those threes. Oh yeah, you appreciate it? Thank you. Thank you, Karine. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. A little respect. Keep on trying. I'll be the best. And I'm Thank you. And y'all can see the video. The last part is their labor group. And this is at Neighbors TV hyphen chess song. And yeah. Yep. The chess song. And last week, that's what I was going to tell you about. Oh, that strategy. Oh, thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Shireen. Oh, hi, thanks. When I look down, I have to remember to look up. But I appreciate all y'all being here. And get these numbers. I'm trying to tell you, these numbers were hot. Hot last week. Okay. Now, okay, my mouth is dry when I first come down. But not so dry now. Let me see if I can take this mint out. Yeah, I decided to sit in front of the bathroom door instead of having the Uh, I love my seaside landscape. But anyway, last week's numbers was hot, okay? 16, 55. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't do the introduction. I'm Vicky. This is Denmark VC6 number shake. We shake the numbers. And then I have Tamika Anthony Pratt, who is a scientist, a numerologist and a scientist. She reads them for us. She tells us what to do. I also see within the numbers, but I'm more of the civil rights, more down to earth type, and Tamika is able to see way higher than me. So, and this is what we do. So, I talk about what last week, what Tamika said about the numbers, what I say about the numbers, because I do have insight to that. And then we go on and we get new numbers. Okay, so last week's numbers were 16, 55, 33, 23, 31, and 62. See, the 55 and the 33 got it for me, but let's go on. This is what Tamika says. First, she told me that basically, like I tell you a lot of times we shake the numbers, it is a message for her, either her or I, and this is one of those times. But what she did say to me was, when you put the numbers backwards, you see the hidden 333 right in the middle. And you do. So then I also put, because I don't pay Tamika's. This is a small interpretation. Not even interpretation, it's just telling us how to look at the numbers. And it was excellent. It worked out great for me. These are her products. And I always put a link to her website on the post. Now, of course, we know Denmark Vesey 6 number shake is with Denmark Vesey was an enslaved person, more like indentured, because that was like 22 years after the Revolutionary War. And he was a carpenter who went around and did stuff, so he had his little change, then you just had to bring the money back. And he was able, he didn't have to bring the tips back. So he played the numbers, and he hit. And he bought his freedom, and he started the first insurrection against enslavement. Now, this last one y'all have to see, because I keep this, but Tamika made sure to send me her copy. This is what the 333 is. Okay, I take my glasses off again. Okay. The ascended masters are right by you, assisting you. Oh, I'll read your thing after I finish, with whatever it is you are currently working on. You're in great hands. The equilibrium, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all 3 aspects. Don't neglect one for the other when you see this number. So hi y'all. Hold on. Hi, Cherie. Oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. I always wonder why Jesus don't do the personal direct message to me. He always have to send somebody to tell me, right? Why they take you off the syrup? Hello, Johnny. So that's what the 3-3 is, and I've had a good week. I've had a great week. That 333, and yeah, what I'm working on. So that's the part. Now, the other thing, I'm steady focusing on how we going to do for Memorial Day, Africans in America theme park. I want to make it an experience, like if we really had it. If the Africans in America theme park was open, how would it be on Memorial Day? And going from Memorial Day through the summer. And of course, y'all know I have the destruction of Black civilization and the master plan. So I'm kind of torn on that too, because the shape of things to come, the master plan is the economic plan. And that's where I got the idea and the concept for Africans in America theme park. Okay. Now, there we go. All right. We ain't going to stay on here long. Thank you, YouTube. They want me to engage the audience. I'm getting numbers out on the ethers. Hey, but I want to thank you new subscribers, thank you old subscribers, but just get the numbers. Because that's what's important to me. Because it works. Numbers bring you luck, 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 luck. Luck, 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 luck. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you a story about the demography shake. When I first started doing this, it was, I would do the number shake after, hello Johnny Cracks. I would do it after, like a Black Holiday, Kwanzaa, Black History Month. I didn't do it on Martin Luther King Day, but I did it on Kwanzaa, Black History Month, and Juneteenth. And then I was like, what are y'all trying to tell me? What are y'all trying to tell me? I mean, I'm pouring libations. I know y'all love me and stuff like that, and all the warnings and stuff like that. So I started shaking numbers. And of course, I know a little something about numbers, but not a lot. So I said, okay, all right, okay, we'll do that. And then I found Tamika. She's a numerologist. And I was like, okay, this is coming together. So now I'm thinking about how am I going to do these numbers. I was like, I'm going to get these little plastic balls from Michael's or someplace like this, and then I'm going to number them at the same numbers, like with the Mega Millions and Powerballs and stuff like that. I'm going to number it just like that. And then it said, no, write it on paper. I was like, paper? It said Denmark Vesey had paper. Well, that was $17.99. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll write it on papers. That's okay. So I'll get a plastic container and take the numbers that I put on paper and put them in the plastic container and shake it up. And they said, no, paper bag. And I was like, okay. okay. And this is about 3 years old now. I'd have to go back into my videos to see. But it's 3 years old now. And the numbers be working. So, and I'll keep this together. What we call these are season numbers. There we go. And, okay, this is open. Remember, the ones that are tight. Oh, yeah, even when I said, how am I going to put the numbers in the thing? Am I going to fold them up? And they said, crunch them. So, these are the crunch numbers. Okay, we're starting out with a bang. 50. Okay, now I got to work myself around here. Ooh, please don't let me go viral for falling out this chair. No. We don't need likes and shares that much, honey. Yes, 50. 50 is that number. Okay. 50. Yeah, but those numbers, I had such a great week. Everything went according to schedule, just like I said with the 333. Everything. I did the physical therapist yesterday and not today. Last week, I had to switch her around, but this week, easy peasy, bowl of beesy. Right. Yep. The bag is seasoned, the number seasoned, but this is a biggie. So when I feel the big ones in my hand, I know I've used it before. Okay. 20. It's been a minute. Since 20. Excuse me. 50, 20. Okay. I'm not feeling anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling anything. 50, 20. Last week's numbers was, I don't know, they were action numbers. They were like moving numbers. And now I know why. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. This is another one that's big. It's not closed. Okay. All right. 37. Which Tamika says, when you add them together, I'm going to have to bring this down some. Tamika says, when you add them together, what number do you get? And we get a 10, which is a 1, and we know how powerful the number 1 is. So this is 37. So we have 50, 20, and 37. Yeah. Last week's numbers, I don't know what y'all did with them. I don't play the numbers. I don't play the lotteries. I depend on Tamika telling me what she sees in the number. Hi, Graham. Can you make me some cookies? Sure. I wear the apron because I bring stuff down to the basement. And the 2 apron pockets work perfect for me. So I throw on the apron. I'm here to give numbers. But I do make good cookies. I found this recipe. It was so simple. You take cake mix and you put ricotta cheese in it. And you bake it, but you bake it like cookies. It was so good. It really was good. No eggs, none of that stuff. Just ricotta, and you make the cookies. They were so moist. They were so good. Oh my goodness. Another big one jumped in my hand. I don't know why the big ones are jumping in my hand. I closed them back tight. Well, who knows? We've been gone for a few days. Oh, thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the 100. Oh, thanks for the love in the 100. Here we go. Yeah. We had this before. A 3 is back. Okay. Okay. I don't know, since last week. I mean, I ain't got no issue with the 3s. I don't got no issues with the 3s. Last week was like wonderful. Oh, thanks for the love. I love love. So now what we got is 50, 20, 37, and 3. Got 2 more to go. Okay. Another one that jumps into your hand. They say, me. I want to tell the story. I'm going to give the message. This is what the message is. Okay. 24 jumped in. Pretty low. These are low numbers. Pretty much. Well, 50 is a little high. But the 50, which is a 5, and you saw the number chart that I shared with you guys. And also, if you go on the community page, you'll see the number chart on there. Yep. Okay. Now, our last number of the Denmark Vesey 6-number shape. Yep, I get here when things go good. I get here about 10, 15, 10. But the times when it ain't good. Let's see. Okay, this is a tighter one. Let's see what this is. See, I get excited about what Tamika is going to say. She reads in the numbers. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have another great week. It's not in the same order, but the 3s are back. 36. So the 3s are back. I'm telling you, Last week was such a good week. Such a good week. I was like, oh, it's the threes, it's the threes, it's the threes for me. So here we go. See, that's homeless. That was homeless. So here's the div. And what I do with these numbers, ask questions. I'm not talking about no artists living dead. No, I don't want to try it. That's not my discussion. Hey, James, am I a single girl? Yeah, I believe I am. Um, Here we are. Now, so I don't think that YouTube AI thing that tries to get you to get the conversation going know what age I am. I don't know any of you young people, so why would I bring up a conversation about music that I don't know about, and you all don't know about my music? I was used to be on Big O. Big O is this social media app, and for some reason you can play all kind of music on there. And I had a disco hour where I would listen. Oh, I would get into all the music and stuff like that. But you can't do that on YouTube. Okay, so getting back to the Denmark VC 6 number shake numbers. Now, Denmark VC wants you to play it. He would want you to play the 4 numbers. So he would say 50-20. You play that as 4. Then, because the next 2 numbers are just going to be 3 numbers, he would say 3-7-3, which would be 3-3-7 or 7-3-3. Those are easy numbers to help the state. And then the number 3, yeah. So he would tell you play 3-7-3. Then he would go to the next 2, which is 24-36. And he would say, play 2-4-3-6. And then he would say combinated 2. That means you play it straight, and then it's combination. It's a lot of combinations. Less combinations with the 3 when you have like 2 numbers. Now, I'm strictly just going from back in the day. You know, when I lived in the neighborhood, I had a girlfriend that worked at a number spot. Her name was Vanessa. Yeah, we call her Nessa. That's why every time Funky Geneva would say, Nessa girl, I would laugh because I had a Nessa girl. And she worked in the number spot. So she would tell me about how that whole thing worked. So that's why Denmark VC would say, play the numbers like that. He would say anything for the state. Because the state takes care of you where you live in. Yet the federal government, you see how that is, honey. They're so busy scraping money in offshore accounts that they ain't got money for the states. But we can give to the states in other ways without like, like here's $1,000 to the state. You ain't gonna do anything like that. But when you play the numbers and you play the lotteries, because these are also 6 numbers that you can use for the classic, because the old lottery numbers are basically for the state. As I've said before, when y'all use these numbers towards the Mega Million, the Powerball, stuff like that, they are landing in red states because the red states are suffering. So your chances are you're not helping your state, and your chances of winning become less. But I'm waiting for Tamika. Tamika will give me a reading on these numbers. I don't see too much movement in it. I don't feel too much movement in these numbers. 50, 20, 37, 3, 24, 36. That's the Denmark VC 6 number shake numbers. And that's it for us. Thank you, old subscribers. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, replay crew. I hope these numbers do work for you. I don't ask, as I have friends that I take pictures. I send it to Tamika first, and then I send it out to my friends. And they can tell you, I don't ask. I don't know how it works for you. I don't compare these numbers to any lottery or any numbers that are played. The numbers are important for me to get the read on. Hey there, Turkey Westmead. I hope I said your name correctly. It's for me to for Jamaica to get the reading or for me to get the reading from. And that's what I'm excited about. So, like I said, thank you again for coming to the Denmark VC 6 number shake. And our numbers tonight 50, 20, 37, 3, 24, and 36. When Tamika tells me, or if I get that feeling from the numbers, I will use it on our community posts. And like I said, I'll post Tamika's interpretation. If I get an interpretation from it, I'll post my interpretation. And I also post the numbers so you can see it right there without having to go through the whole video. Again, I'm getting out of here. Thank you, old subscribers. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, replay crew. I hope these numbers, and if you just drop in and scoop up the numbers, I hope these numbers work for you. And I'm Vicky, and I'll see you next Sunday on the Denmark Vesey 6 number shakes. Thanks for stopping by.